Good morning. How are you, gentlemen? Yeah, briefly, I'm not gonna take longer, but gonna just summarize a little bit. Yeah, at the moment, we are in Uganda. We are on the journey of election 2021. Yeah, but I had put some portion uh, information a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, regarding about the election which is gonna held in Uganda in 2021. So here additional, I want to let the I'm calling upon to all Ugandans and country at large. We need to recognize our Mzee, President Museveni. President Museveni has struggled for freedom and he has created democracy in Uganda and he has created human dignity, freedom relationship for all Ugandans. Therefore, we need to come as Ugandan, as the people of Uganda, to come and rebuild uh, and develop our country, Uganda, by supporting our president. We should not keep criticizing and keep looking negativities of what Museveni has done. As I have said, if was not NRM creating, I don't think whatever who's criticizing him will be, you know, standing where we are. That shows you that we still need him in order to proceed on this process. I'm not disagree or I'm not supporting anybody saying that Museveni has stayed there for 30 years. Yeah, naye ngenda kugamba ngu obwire Uganda had the problems. So these problems, it takes time. It takes time. It takes time, and that's what the time Museveni has done. To summarize that point also, Museveni has done some good stuff. So we should not stand there and criticizing him. Okay. What we need to come up together, create a unit, we cope up so that we can re-elect him and become president. And after that, then we can recollect the mistake. Everybody has mistakes. We are all human beings, so we have to recollect the mistakes. Okay, so but we, instead of standing there and start criticizing him, this guy is this guy is this, provoking him, you're not gonna help. So we need to come up and work together by reacting him, and we create another new transform by correcting that mistake. And I want to emphasize all the Ugandans saying that becoming together and support NRM, the President Yoweri Kaguta, it is a freedom future and democracy. We cannot be a leader all, but we can all be equal partners, leaders by supporting one man to govern our country. I think that thing will work out. But the more we criticizing and provoking, demonstrating, and all that kind, we are dividing ourselves and we are driving Uganda all the way back 100 years. But coming together, I'm sure it is gonna create a good uh, future for us. When We see when we are little kids, our parents would always emphasizing the importance of looking both ways before we cross the road or the street. So what I mean here, our president, when he went to struggle, he came up and showed us of the way how we could cross from the trouble we are in. So if we could give him more chance, I guarantee you Kaguta is going to. But we should not keep looking over the wrong things you guys you think he has done. We should also look of where we came from. Therefore, I'm calling upon all Ugandan, emphasize the Ugandan by electing Kaguta Museveni. It's very, very important insight freedom for our country. Ability to work together, acknowledging the NRM government from where we came from, and enthusiasm positively presenting good ideas. NRM has created quality to serve our country, management skills, acknowledge a political ground. So I'm calling upon all Ugandans that we need to come together and we support one country, one nation, one people, and we're able to create. Instead of running away and come back to USA, Europe, those people, technically, they had the same problem. They had to sit down to resolve all this problem. But if we carry our own problems to them, they are unable to collect our problems. Yeah? Political, it is like your family. It is like your house. You have a wife, and if you don't agree together, then you end up marrying more than 10 wives. All right. So what I'm trying to emphasize is just I'm calling upon everybody. Let us come together and re-elect Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and reform a new policy by correcting the mistakes. Ebintu bye mugamba nti abantu yakola mistakes. Kati okuggyako mistakes ezo, we have to come together tusobole okucollectinga. Naye situjja kuyimirira distance tutandike okucriticizinga ensi yaffe. Ensi yaffe gye mucriticizinga akagiriko the all peace and the freedom, it has been maintained by our Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Now, I don't believe that whatever criticizing him, he's going to be able to come and create a peace. We have to learn from where we are, but you can't jump up and say you are going to do the exams in Makerere before you before you pass the HSC. Everything needs the stage, but you can't skip this one, and do the other. Katinzi, I'm saying that we should come together. I don't know how much I'm gonna repeat. Museveni has done a great job, and we should forget the comparison for Uganda to other countries. Uganda has been a very big problem, and this man, he was able to resolve one by one. So most of you don't see how quick and how soon and when and how and what from day one this guy started. If we really love our country, Uganda, I would love everybody to come up there and vote for this man. I'm quite sure Museveni has no any problem. But the problem you guys, you see, you folks, you see all that problem is created for us. It's not for president. We are the people, we have to correct our mistakes by dealing with him, not provoking him, not criticizing him. Remember, he's the one who struggled from day one to create this peace. If he really he was hating the country, as most of the people, you saying, I don't think would have been where we are now. So conclusively, I understand everybody want to create a party, but these parties has been created. It has created the division for the people. It has been, convinced these people that sometimes they don't find their where to stand. So we need to come up and, if anything, we should face one party, one Uganda, one person. But these things, everybody, he can do whatever he want. So, to the card, to the supporting, I'm not gonna speak Runyankore because the most common language is Uganda in Uganda and Uganda, and the Uganda and the English. Yeah, the Swahili is not really. Yeah. So let us have unit and we cope up and we elect. You guys stop criticizing the government. You are shaming yourself. You are shaming for your nation, your motherland. Let us come one and let us elect. Being aged, okukula emyaka gye mugamba nze I don't see as long as president asobola okuba nga akola ekintu ekigenda mu maaso ate nga naffe bwe tumulwanirirako ate bwe tumuyigirako. Naye situjja kukkiriza omuntu abava eri ajje anaatuyigiriza ki oba tunaatandikirawa. Naye kati Mukama yatuyamba, tulina we tusobola okubuildinga political analysis. Tulina we tusobola wetutandika nitubeerezaamu nga tubuildinga eyo freedom. Eyo freedom Kaguta gye tuba tutandikirako, ekifo ky'okugamba we have to create another freedom. Democracy eriwo gye tulina okugenderamu in that transit until we get to the better place. But there is no way how we're going to reach on the better place when we are criticizing where the freedom is now. Okay, Uganda ina freedom. Kyagulanyi esobola okuddayo Makerere n'asoma, and other people they are there nabo basobodde okuddayo ne basoma. People batalina bachelors, masters degrees, nabo we are able to make some little money. They have been struggling here and there. Awulira kale ebizibu byonna bye tulina n'ensi endala zibirina. Awulira naye enjawulo eriwo okugamba mbu ffe tukyali counted in the third world. Naye ne America erina ebizibu ng'ebyo. Abantu oyinza okusanga tebalina mirimu naye tebajja kwekwasa president. Abantu bakubagana amasasi, but that is not the president. There are so many things can be, there's so many crime. Otherwise, if there was no crime in the world, they wouldn't put the subject of criminal. But the subject of criminal and the law is there because it's for the human being. Therefore, what I'm trying to say, Kaguta if he has made a mistake, if we can see the mistake, then we'll be able to leave him and we recollect the mistake what he has done. But doing that, we need to be together. Okay, when you do the mistakes in the class, you have to do the correction and you have to give it to the teacher and collect. Sometimes you become in the quiz to recollect our mistakes, which are correction. So naye situjja kugamba nti gwe wakoze mistake run away get out, you know. Ate ne mistakes ezo it has been done in the freedom of that guy. Kati kyengezaako okutegeeza. N'olwekyo we should not confuse, especially the youth, the young ones, because some of them, they don't have the job. Some of them, they don't, you know, they sleep hungry. When you look on the GDP of Uganda, you know, figure out, you know, other countries have the problem. Yeah. So I would love to cope up together instead of provoking the president, criticizing him. Let us create a peace mind, connection, reunion. Then we support one man to govern our country. I guarantee you everything will be in the right place and we are going to achieve freedom ever. And the country, Uganda, will be counted in the first country. But we haven't removed from 16th century, we still counted there because of poor academic we have, the poor of thinking, corruption and all that, you know. Yeah, we cannot keep choosing a president. He's corrupt. He's corrupt. I mean, the whole Ugandans, they have the same heart as we are corrupted ourselves. We get our problems and we carry it to him. You know, you know. So that's what I tried. I was trying to emphasize today, and I'm still coming up one by one. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. May God bless my country, my motherland, Uganda, and may God bless America. I will see you. I will get back to you sometime. Thank you very much.